And while we're on the subject of outstanding debts, one of the most infamous examples was Tom Dwan owing you money for a long time after the heads-up match between you never finished. What's the update on that? Is that all paid off?
Sure, it's not all paid off, but like, look, so Tom is one of those examples where, like, he's at least trying to do, I still think he isn't perfect by any means, but he's at least like putting effort in to try to make good on his debts. And like, he's not 100% bad because he is doing some things. And at some point, I definitely exacerbated things by being a bit too angry with him. I struggle still a little with when to express anger with people, but I think it is required at some point. With him, he still like made a lot of payments. Like, it's harsh. It's a little bit too harsh to criticize him too much for a guy, whatever, if he owed the side bet of 1.5 million under bet that he was getting screwed over and like lots of bad things were on, and that he basically hung himself, he still paid like 1.2-ish. So it's not fair to say he's a piece of shit because he hasn't paid all of it, right? And slowly I came to that realization, and then eventually I realized I started feeling bad for him because it looked like the same things that were like hurting me in the challenge seemed to be hurting him. We're hurting other people's dealings with him like quite a bit, and it seemed like actually I got off like easy in comparison. I felt like lucky relatively from that perspective. I was lucky, and I was like, oh, what shit. And then if you factor in his dealings into the equation, then perspective on the money changes a bit. And now you want him to do well. This is one of these cases where like you want him to like win money or whatever. So hopefully he wins more money, and he seems to have an optimistic situation in some ways, like, plays really big games and whatever, and I think he's had a lot of terrible things happen to him, made some mistakes, and hopefully it all works out. Don't we all want everyone to win? I think, isn't that the plan?